So these are the pros and cons of OnePlus 3T mobile, and I'm gonna talk about these all pros and cons in this video. So stay tuned, friends. Hello friends, this is Vaibhav tripathi और आप देख रहे हैं टेक्निकल नॉलेज रूम चैनल as well. I'm gonna talk about the pros and cons of the OnePlus 3T mobile in this video. So friends, as you know, I'm using this phone from last 1 year and I know everything about this mobile and what are the pros and cons of this mobile. So I will tell you everything in this video that you should buy this mobile in this era or not. So let's start with the battery. As I said, the first thing is that it charges up very quickly because of the dash charger it has. It charges in 1 hour. The battery has one cons also, but I will tell you that bit later in the video. But let me let down the light. And about the battery, that battery is really good. It is about 3004 mAh battery, but it's charged very quickly. And if I need a full charge, I will charge in 1 hour it very perfectly. So let's move on to the second point. So about the second point of the OnePlus 3T, I'm going to talk about the performance as well, because it has a great performance, excellent performance, and for me, I didn't find any kind of a lag throughout 1 year and any kind of a hanging or something else which just irritates me. I will rate it 7 out of 10. Absolutely excellent performance about OnePlus 3D. So let's move on to the third point about the camera, about the front camera. So both the cameras, front and back, having 16 megapixel cameras with f2.0 aperture, and these are the images which I have taken about of myself, and you can see that it captures a great image while you're having a low light area. So I don't need to tell about the camera, it's always great up in OnePlus 3D. So I'm just move on to the third and not on the fourth point, sorry. So let's see. So about the fourth point, which I love the most, because it has a great fingerprint scanner and it just unlock very quickly. And let me show you once. As you can see, just I put my finger on there and it just unlocks. So it's just fabulous unlocking system. If I am right, this phone were launched in 2016, 26th of November, but it's giving a great competition to all the mobiles which are launching in these days right now. And I don't think so that OnePlus 3T is a very bad kind of a mobile. I think you need to think from your own mind, because if you are spending about 26,000 rupees on some mobiles and you are getting 831 Snapdragon chipset having camera with 16 back and 16 front with both with f2.2 aperture, while Galaxy Note is having only 1.5 aperture and the Google Pixel having 1.7 aperture. So in nowadays you get this on 60,000 mobile, but OnePlus is giving on you 26,000 mobile. I think this is one of the best deal that you find. And about the nowadays, I don't think so that OnePlus 3T is an old mobile that you won't buy it, but the features it has and the performance is giving to me, I'm totally impressed by it. So about the, as you can see, it has 6 GB of RAM and Android 7.1 performance, and I think I'm not bored of it. I wanted to use it about 1-2 years more, because I know that it's giving me a great confidence and great everything to have with it. So now the time to start about the disadvantages and the cons section about the OnePlus 3T. So the first point will be that it doesn't have a micro SD card slot that we all know, and that can be a small problem for you, but it gives about 54 GB obviously, and if you can able to fill those 54 GB quite easily, then you doesn't have any kind of options left in your range that you can increase the mobile memory. And so let's move on to the second point, that the OnePlus 3T has doesn't have a portrait mode or bokeh mode, yeah, in this mobile. That is a big problem for a cameraman who used to take lots of pictures in his life, but OnePlus 3T has a great camera. Yeah, if you doesn't used to take lots of images or something videos, then you don't think that you need a portrait mode as well. But if you are spending about 26,000 29,000 range, then yeah, you will feel a little bit bad that you don't have a portrait mode in the mobile. So let's move on to the third point, that which the big problem which I have faced while making the video, that I can't pause the video while making it. So as you know that I am a YouTuber, so I used to make a regular video, but I can't pause it. So I need to download some apps from the Play Store to pause the video while making the video. I actually, that irritates me, because if you are giving 29 or 26,000 rupees, then you need to have a pause option also in the camera. That is the thing that you doesn't have. But what we can do about it, this is what the OnePlus giving. I think OnePlus 5T what has, it doesn't have also the a pause button. But yeah, what OnePlus 3T company think about it, it does to give. As I said before in the video, that I will tell a cons about the battery also. Yeah, the cons is about the dash charger, because the dasher doesn't work with all the cables. It works with only OnePlus 3T cable, what the company has given you. Yeah, and the dash with the dash charger, you will charge the mobile in 1 hour very quickly. It will charge fully in 1.5 hour, but it will goes down very quickly also. In about 1 hour, if you use continuously or roughly, then it will get down about 60 or 70% almost. So it is a big problem for the people who used to use the mobile continuously. And you can see the some images which I have taken from this mobile at the back of my garden. These are some pics which give me a great clarity. Yeah, you're getting some of the portrait back mode from the back, so I don't need to tell about these small portrait mode. Let me take the light little bit high. No, it's too much on the middle. Yeah, it's right. So as you can see, these are the images which I have taken at the back of my. Yeah, it's giving me a great clarity overall. Let me landscape it, and it's not taking. Yeah, it's done. So as you can see, these are the images. Yeah, it's giving me great clarity overall. And yeah, I think I don't need a portrait mode on this. Yeah, it's great for me. So what I was talking, that it doesn't charge with all the cables like Apple, what Apple does normally. About my opinion, if I'm having 26 or 30,000 rupees in my pocket, then I will love to spend on OnePlus 3D. It is a great mobile, and it gives a great competition all the mobiles which are launching in these days. So I doesn't have any kind of a regret about this mobile. So in the end, if you haven't subscribed the channel, subscribe it, and like the video as well.